Today's morning coffee vinyl side. Lena Horne. Lena Horne with Orchestra conducted by Phil Moore, circa 1956. Born in 1917, Lena Horne was one of the most unique and versatile performers in all of show business, appearing in film, television, and on stage as an actress, singer, and dancer. Even attempting to sum up who she was and what she accomplished in such a short space would be doing her an injustice, so I won't even try. I'll just say she was one of the first and one of the best of her era. This 1958 UK pressing of what was Lena's second full-length long-play record, after a recording career that already spanned across almost 2 decades, was released 2 years after its original American debut, and it's fantastic. Coming from the big band tradition, Lena sings the blues and songs you'd perhaps call Negro-Spirituals, backed by a more contemporary jazz orchestra that places Lena right up front in the arrangements, but still brings an incredible richness to envelop and support her. Part of what makes this album so good is the pairing of Lena with arranger and conductor Phil Moore, whose piano playing is absolutely best of breed on this album. They were contemporaries from opposite coasts, and both made early inroads into film, breaking through the color barriers that kept black artists out of the mainstream. Similarly, they were both subjected to the experience of black erasure. Moore himself often uncredited for much of his work despite being primary on many film soundtracks, and Lena filmed in such a way that her appearances could be cut from the reels in markets that were less progressive. And by less progressive, I just mean racist. I can't fathom the ignorance of any population that would go so far as to need or desire the erasure of a person of another race or culture from a film, lest their delicate sensibilities be offended in some way. Lena's own frustration with being placed inside a box in Hollywood led her to turn away from film and return to nightclub performing in the latter part of her career. In some ways, particularly with the pairing with Phil Moore here, that move seems to be almost foretold on this album. I think there's a quality to this that seems unimpeded or uninterfered, that both Lena and Phil are relaxed in their artistry in a way that makes us feel natural and effortless. I note that this album has no Wikipedia entry, yet I note it's been issued and reissued and retitled many times all over the world, so the quality has certainly been recognized. I'm not sure if I should read any more into that, but I do find it curious.